So if they're saying that the brain gets receives or has 70, almost 70,000 thoughts a day, almost 70,000 thoughts a day, just just here. And then at no point in time did you try to catch just at least some of the thoughts. I don't think it's possible to catch all 70,000 thoughts, right? To some extent, you gotta be aware of what went on in it's your head. You gotta be aware of what went on in your head, right? Because remember, those thoughts, what happens is that they stir up some chemical, right? They stir up some chemical, and then now you start feeling a certain way. It's all, that's what it is. And then you start feeling a certain way. I remember I'm explaining it, I think, the way Dr. Joe Dispenza explained it. And then after that, there's a chemical reaction. That chemical reaction, then there's a mood, and then after that, you're repeating the same thing every day, right? It is now you. So that's why I don't think that there is a bad person or there is a good person. It just depends on people's circumstances. It depends on people's patterns, ways, thinking, thoughts, behaviors, history, and so on and so on. What they deem as important, what they catch. What they are stirring up in themselves. The chemical reaction. And after that, you start feeling some type of way, and then after that, we see it. We actually, that's why we see it. How you are talking, how you are reacting, we can clearly see, this person is not responding. The person did not think. Right? The person was not in here first. There's nothing wrong with sometimes just standing, and just not saying anything to a person or people, and just saying, I don't know. Right now, I don't know. Can you give me just 5 minutes? Can you give me just a day? It depends on the situation, right? Can you please give me a week and then I'll get back to you? You don't want to find yourself reacting. And then you're asking, but time. The thing is, we keep thinking that there is somewhere we need to be. There's nowhere where you need to go. There's nowhere you need to go. Just want to make sure that that I'm on track. And then because then the point of me, sorry, the door is doing things. Okay, the reason why I started this video is because I was trying to address the whole thing of catching yourself, catching those thoughts, because they have an influence on you, right? And at the end of the day, you want a good influence. So if to some extent you can catch those thoughts, please do. To whatever extent you can. Don't put pressure. I'm not saying, I didn't say catch all 70,000 thoughts. I said try to catch, because they have an influence then on how you're going to feel, and you don't want that. So then one asks, and then I catch them, and then what? And then what? How is it going to help? It's hurting your body. That is what I feel. That is what I keep reminding myself sometimes. I'm like, you are hurting your body. Let me explain it like this. Right now, when you are doing shallow breathing, like, you're not aware that you are breathing, but it's like automatic, right? I don't know. Doctors will explain it nicely. It's automatic. Like, the breathing that you're doing right now, it's because your heart knows that it should. Your body knows that it should. Like, the way the body was made. The way the body was made, it's automatic. So you are gonna breathe. So you're not gonna be aware. So I think maybe that's why, as human beings, we think, yeah, I'm breathing, so what? Like, what more do you want? Like, why is so hell-bent on us breathing? Like, we are breathing. But I'm like, you are supposed to be aware of your breathing. Are you aware of your breathing? My point is, we are not aware of our breathing. You should catch yourself breathing. You should feel the air going in. Calming your heart literally down. You should feel yourself taking the air out through the nose. There's hair in here. That's why you should do it through the nose. Doctors will explain it nicely. People that know stuff about medicine. Don't use your nose. The body will tell you. Immediately you get dry when you use the mouth and things like that. I don't even think it's safe. I don't know. But I think it's safe in here. There's a girl that told me it starts with a P. But anyway, please use your nose. Feel yourself. Every time when you're talking and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm not breathing. Even now, while I'm talking, every now and then I keep reminding myself, you need to breathe. You need to let your heart know that it is okay. You need to let your heart know that it is okay. Because your eyes are not seeing danger at all. Your eyes are not, listen to this please, your eyes are not seeing danger at all. Right now, all you are seeing is you. Right now, all I'm seeing, I'm talking. Everybody's wherever they are, they're minding their own business. I am safe. I've created a safe environment for myself. My eyes. But now there's a contradiction. I'm not telling my heart that. My heart is here. We don't know this because we have programmed the mind, and like it's automatic. We haven't really appreciated it. We haven't, trust me. And the art of just breathing, moving your body, moving your stomach, because you know when you're breathing, you kind of, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. There's just some beauty in it. It's just you letting your body know that, hey, no, really, we are fine. We are really, really fine. We are not in a sympathetic state. We're not in a sympathetic state. We are in a parasympathetic state, meaning we are fine. You are telling it all starts here with your heart. You are letting your heart know. I think maybe again, the word meditation scared people. Like people started thinking, ooh, I gotta sit down. Hey, show me. Listen here. Even when you're feeling, you know what, I'm overwhelmed, and you are by the aisle. Stand there by the corner somewhere so that you don't disturb people and get. And then you're a nice person. Remember that. You are a beautiful person. So remember. And then after that, you stand there by the corner and you start breathing. In and out, in and out, in and out. Because why you, at that moment, you caught yourself feeling some type of way. Your eyes are saying, I'm fine, I'm just at the shops, or I'm fine, I'm just at work, but there's something that's telling me that I'm not okay. Show me, you're probably just anxious, and you just need to let your body know that it is fine. And so you get me? Let your body know just through something as breathing, being mindful. That will make you feel good, and then that brings clarity, that brings space, it creates space. There's beauty in it. That's why I'm saying I can't describe what breathing does. And then the more you do that, it's kind of like you practicing. Can you see that? Like with anything else in life, you need to practice. The jobs that you are doing right now, it's practice. You aren't good at what you're doing right now. You practice. But before that, you needed to read up on it. You needed to do research. You needed to understand it. That was you in universities and colleges and all of those kind of things. Same thing when it comes to these kind of things. Practice, understand them, know them, appreciate them, just as you appreciate all those other things that you're currently appreciating right now, that you think are helping you have a comfortable life. Breathing helps you have a comfortable life. Being mindful helps you have a comfortable life. Being still, that's what it is. You're being still and you are creating space, right? You don't have to have it figured out. You don't have to know everything. It is fine. It is really fine. So the point that I was trying to make is that catch yourself being mindful. And yes, when you catch yourself being mindful as well, it's one of the ways is through breathing, and other ways that you will discover that are maybe, inherent to you, unique to you, right? And the point that I wanted to make is with that whole thing of when you catch yourself breathing, it's going to become a habit, right? And it's something that makes you feel good. Something that makes you feel good, your body loves it, and it's kind of new to the brain, right? And since it's something that you should actually be doing, it's something that keeps you alive. Do you get what I'm saying? It's something that keeps you alive. So use it, right? Sorry, I was blabbing there, I think, for a moment. But the point that I wanted to make is this: when you are breathing like that and you bring some kind of ease, you bring some kind of peace, clarity to yourself, it's that you'll feel it. Because you're not thinking at that time. At that time, the only thing that you want is breath. If you're doing it correctly, trust me, you will achieve it. The only thing that you want at that time is just to breathe. In and out. And then the more your mind will wander, right? Which is fine. Bring it back. It's like a little baby. Babies don't listen. We are us. We don't listen. We're little babies, right? Even little babies. Look at your literal little babies. They don't listen. Sometimes, right? You gotta keep saying it, and ultimately they listen. So you do it gently. Bring it back. In and out until you are still. Your body will love it, and your body will keep reminding you. Your body will start loving it because it's something that you're supposed to be doing. It is your software. It is literally what keeps your software running. It is what keeps you flowing. It is what keeps you moving. It is what creates space. It is what aligns you. Because you are thinking about nothing but breathing. You're thinking about nothing but meditating. You're thinking about nothing but being still. You're thinking about nothing but you being with you. Like, it's just that, right? And then it becomes a norm. That's my point. The point that I'm trying to make is that it becomes a norm, and you get so accustomed to it. That is what's going to happen. And then you start, because your body now likes peace, even now you start moving like it. And I think that's where everybody's trying to get to. Like that state of I want to find peace in me. I don't want to depend on people. I don't want to depend on things. I want to first find peace in me, because I wanna build a community around me. Nobody wants to be alone. People must not even lie. Nobody wants to be alone. People must not even lie. No one wants to be alone. We were not meant to be alone. We have love in us. Love is meant to be shared. But for you to understand what love is, it has to first start with you. That's why I move with them. With the notion, or you could say I don't know what it is, but I move with the mentality that I lead with love all the time. All the time I lead with love. So I lead with love. For me first. I gotta be able to do it for me first before I go around telling it to other people. So in this way, when I'm impatient with other people, it means there's something that I'm being impatient with within myself. And then at that moment, you got to be still and then ask yourself, why did I do that? It's because you didn't catch yourself. You see, it's been 14 minutes. Now I'm back to point number 1. You didn't catch yourself thinking, because you had so many thoughts during the day that you didn't catch yourself saying the meanest thing. You didn't catch yourself saying the most ruthless thing. You didn't catch yourself doing the most unreasonable and unpleasant thing to yourself or even to other people. It started in here. I thought, you think the fight is out there. The fight is in here. And that's the thing, you gotta practice it every single day. And please do not be hard on yourself. Be gentle. You'll be so gentle. And trust that you'll get there. Trust that you'll get there. Why? Look at your track record of everything that you've done in your life. Right? You have it in you. You have it in you. Catch yourself breathing. Catch yourself catch yourself being mindful. Catch yourself being with you. Catch yourself recentering. Catch yourself bringing yourself towards yourself. Catch yourself getting out of your way when you're self-sabotaging yourself. Catch yourself self-criticizing yourself and saying, maybe we don't look like that. You even felt how uncomfortable we were. I felt uncomfortable. Like, don't do it next time. Don't do it. You're like, what about people? People don't matter in this case. Now it's me and you. Now it's me and you. Those people, they got their own things. Can we just do things our way? Do you get what I'm saying? Catch yourself being your best friend all the time. And good things are going to happen. The kind of good things that you want. I'm not going to tell you what your good things are. The kind of good things that you want, bring them into your life. But first, start with you. Don't expect the outside world to help you. By help, I mean never expect the outside world to now feel sorry for you. Some will feel sorry for you, but some won't. What if it never happens that people will feel sorry for you? That's what I'm saying. Some people were lucky, some people felt sorry for them. But what if you're not one of those people that, and there's nothing wrong with that. That means your journey is different. That's just it. That's what I'm saying. Catch yourself doing things the way you feel it's right, or it's comfortable, or it's easy. Yeah, I think that's the one, man. It feels easy. It's not forced. Nah? It shouldn't be forced, because you don't know what other people do. Guys, people will never tell you anything. That's why I'm saying, mind your own business. Start with number 1, you. Number 2 is still you. Balance. Always find a balance. That's a topic for another day. But always start with 1. Always start with you. Always, please, always start with you. I'm not saying you're not doing well in your lives. You are all doing well in your lives. But I know most of us, what we're looking for is actually peace. And this is one of the ways you can actually find that peace and actually maintain that peace. And did you hear? I didn't say anything about money. I didn't say anything about money. Why? Because money is a given. Whether it's in thousands, 100,000s, millions, trillions, billions, millions, money will always be there in this world. Whether the economy does this, whether the economy does that, whether people do this, whether people do that, money will always be there. Just as who will always be there? You will always be there. Choose peace. Therefore, choose things that resonate with peace. Right? And where does peace start? I keep touching here. I think the subconscious is there. I'm not sure. I don't know. But in my head, I think the subconscious is here. So please take care of your subconscious. And life will feel so easy. Feel easy. Trust me. And that's how it's supposed to be.